I've been wanting to make this autumn cookie recipe for about 2 months now, and today is the day. It's my mom's recipe. I have it written here. I'm gonna put the whole recipe in the description if you want to try it. I'm saying it's autumn cookies, but it's really called All-Bran cookies. It sounds not great, but it tastes amazing. Oh, I have something to show you. Hold on. Remember in the last video where I turned my house into a most beautiful autumn wonderland? There's clothes there I have to fold, but part of it. Look at all this mess. Mess. There's a bike there. There's mess everywhere. There's a drum. This is my kitchen table. We're back into like renovations. The floor has been installed downstairs, but it's not fully completed. There's more work to be done and some paint to be done, so we're living in a big old mess. I'm not too worried though, because I know that underneath the mess, the beautiful autumn wonderland is still there. It's just a question of bringing everything back down where it belongs, but it's a bit annoying. Therefore, comforting, delicious autumn cookies. Let's bake. I made a point to keep my kitchen halfway decent, at least that. By the way, I've been listening to a really cool book. I listen to it while I cook usually, and it's called The House Witch, and it's a fantasy book. It's sometimes fantasy books are hard to get into, which I don't like. They're super complicated. You have to understand the world and all that, but this is not that. It's super easy to get into. The characters are very like endearing and charismatic. I really love this book, and I'm pretty picky with books, so I love it. The House Witch on Audible, that's what I'm listening to while I'm cooking this. It's the perfect like backdrop to baking autumn cookies. Let's taste this. So good. I should have put more chocolate chips. It's really good. I just love chocolate chips, but don't let yourself be put off by the fact that it's made with All-Bran. It's technically supposed to be a healthy cookie because it's made with honey and brown sugar, but it's not really a healthy cookie. There's butter and there's flour and chocolate chips and stuff, but it tastes like harvesty and fall and autumny. There's nuts. I like the texture, and it's sweet but not too sweet. Fully recommend. Merci, Mama. We are a few days later, and amazing news. The renovations are done. Let me show you. The floor is brand new. It looks great. The basement is fully painted. We still have to place things around. David got new desks. We're gonna set everything up. This is our old bedroom. It's going to be turned into the gym. And oh my god, I'm so happy. Everything's painted. Everything looks great. Except this room was not repainted. The paint looks pretty good in here. We're gonna use this as a storage room because we have lots of things that we need to store. The only thing missing is the bathroom. It's been freshly painted, love that. But we need to put the toilet and the sink here. So that's the only thing missing, but it feels very exciting to be able to put everything back in a fresh, clean space and even update a little bit some of the things, like especially for David and for the gym as well. I want to create a nice inviting gym because that's gonna be the subject for another video. I'm gonna talk to you all about that. Excuse the background noise. I guess there's construction outside. It's pretty early today. It's crisp. It's about 6 degrees. It's a bit too sunny for my liking. I like it a little bit more overcast, but the crispiness is my perfect weather. It's cold enough to be able to dress warm, but not too cold so that we won't lose any fingers or toes. Perfect weather. I'm planting bulbs today. I'm going to be planting a ton of tulips, like over 100 tulips, I think. I don't know. I'll let you know after. I'm gonna make this cozy and relaxing. You can watch me work and just sip your coffee. And as I'm planting, I'll pop up a picture of the flowers so that you can enjoy. P.S. I know that we're in November and a lot of people are in Christmas mode now. But that's okay. I'm still in full autumn mode and I will be for a few weeks. I started late this year, so fully autumn over here. Look at this little feist. Do you see him? Oh, wait. Wait. Mr. Cutie Pie is always watching me. He's always by my side. Super close together because I'll be harvesting them. I think they are tulips now. There's 30 of these. Have about 50 queen of the night. Those are really dark purple. They're beautiful, but I've never had them before. It's gonna be my first time. I'm going to take half of them in this same hole to harvest, and I'll dot half of them throughout the garden to keep. I think I'm going to plant some topiary this spring, so that's why I'm saying to harvest, because once the tulips pop out and I bring them inside in a vase, I'll be able to have this space to plant something else. Doing this is so zen, as long as you're not rushed or that it's not scalding hot. That's why I really dislike summer, and that's why I don't garden in the summer. I try to do all my gardening from April to June 1st. Then from June 1st to October 1st, I try to do as little as I possibly can, aside from weeding when it's absolutely necessary, or harvesting flowers that I do. Because during the summer, with the sun blazing, the heat, and humidity, all the bugs, it's so unpleasant. But early spring and late autumn, it's the best. Now I'm gonna use this little planter to dot around the garden a whole bunch of tulips, and I'm gonna start in the front. I've never used this before, but I've seen other people use it. Instead of digging a big trench, I will sporadically dot some tulips all around the garden, because the one thing about tulips is that if I want to have them come year after year, I need to leave the foliage die off and soak up all the sun's energy to go back into the bulb so that it has enough energy to grow another flower the next year. Not all of the varieties are really good at coming back, but a lot of them are good. But it means that for a good amount of time you have some ugly dying foliage in your flower beds. So that's why having them in a big mass and leaving them to soak up that energy makes it so that it doesn't look very nice in the garden. But when it's dotted in the middle of the flower beds and you have big bushes around it of nice blooms, you don't even see them. So that's why I'm doing that for those ones. And I'm going to mix a bunch of colors together, I think. I have a ton of bulbs. I'll get planting, show you the pictures, and tell you how many bulbs I have of them. Perfect purple blends. There's 18 of those. There's 4 bags. And there's Flaming Prince, 15, 1 bag. And this is just an assorted mixed blend of tulips. Some of them are double, some of them are single, and they're really nice spring colors all mixed together. Step 1, make a bulb soup. Step 2, mix really well. And hope it looks good in the end. There's a lot in there. Step 3, plant 1 million tulip bulbs. Wish me luck. Oh my God, is this gonna work? Oh, I think so. I'm putting a couple per hole, and then you're supposed to just like, it works. I'm gonna bring you closer to show you. It's pretty cool. Use this handle to punch in. And once the round bit is full, you can pull out and it keeps the soil. Then you can just release the soil here. This is neat. It's working. I've got no more energies for today. That was a workout. I'm gonna stop here. The sun is starting to be super blazy and obnoxious. I'm gonna pick that up another morning, like a quiet, cool, overcast morning to finish the rest of the bulbs. Apologies if there's so much noise. I think they're cutting half the forest in the back here. It's so loud. Even though I'm not planting everything, let me walk you through my plans for the rest of the bulbs, what I have and where I want to plant it, so that you can see the vision. All 3 flower beds at the front of the house will have a mix of purple tulips, different kinds of tulips with a mix of those multicolored tulips, and some of them are even double. So it's gonna look really pretty. They won't be super tall tulips. They're gonna be on the short side. So this spring, it's gonna look so beautiful to have a whole bunch of mixed spring colors. I also have about 25 Queen of the Night tulips that I plan to plant in a bed where I have 2 rose bushes next to my fence, where there's like the hedge of hydrangeas. I think it's gonna look nice. I'm gonna plant a whole bunch of them there, and I'm gonna keep that section monochromatic. I will space them out though, so it'll look like a natural meadow. And I might interplant it with some poppies maybe, I'm not sure yet. What I'm trying to say is that I won't have like a dense patch. It's gonna be like spread out with the Queen of the Night. Then alongside the house, first of all, there's two little sections where I want to put the blue hyacinths to hide this metal, I don't even know what it's called, next to the windows of the basement. I'm gonna hide those with some beautiful hyacinths. And very randomly, all along the side of the house, I will plant these daffodils. How beautiful are they? They have a bright orange center with a cream corona. Is that what it's called? I think the variety is Narcissus Orangery. Orangery. I don't know. I have 36 of those. And narcissus multiply a lot and they come back really well every year. So I feel like with the blue hyacinths and the orange narcissus, it should look very nice. Like I was mentioning before, I wasn't super motivated this morning. I didn't have a lot of energy to come in the garden to do it, but I'm so glad I did it. And also for me, at least at the end of the season, when fall is really underway, I'm not really thinking gardening that much. I'm kind of ready to like cocoon in the house and not necessarily garden, but I'm glad I'm pushing myself because I know myself and I know that when spring comes, I'll want flowers because winter in Quebec is long. I love it, but after a few months, it's nice to have a little change of season, you know? If you have a patch of dirt, I really encourage you to plant a bunch of tulips, even if only to just dig them up to bring in the house. At least you have that satisfaction and that thing to look forward to. I know that for me, they come up in May, at the beginning of May usually, and I watch them grow every day. I'm really excited to get my tulips every year. I hope you're having a nice fall so far. Are you, like me, still in fall, or have you moved on to Christmas? Because I know all the Christmas stuff is out and it's so tempting to go Christmas shopping because it goes fast. Everything is fast, you know, but I'm not there yet. I'm just gonna drink all the pumpkin coffees still and bake apple pies and enjoy my autumn season. Hope you liked this video. If you're still here, you're my person. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So give me a like to tell YouTube to recommend my video and to help grow my channel. I really, really appreciate your subscribe and your like. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in just a couple days for another one. Thanks for watching.